Hello guys and girls and welcome back. It's your boy Big John. That's at the bottom of the screen if you like to listen to my music. So is all the relevant information I'll be speaking about in this video. And today what I'm going to be doing is showing you how you can use the anchored VWAP in order for you to find scalp trades when trading any instrument. I will be showing an example of this on gold, but you can use this on any trading instrument. And we're going to have a nice little split screen strategy here. So I hope you're going to like this one, guys and girls. Now, don't forget, if you want to get into the one-time fee VIP group, then please all you have to do is hit me up in one of the links below, which is my Discord or my Telegram, and you can easily make payment. There's also some payment links below. This is a group where I'll be giving out trade ideas, VIP market analysis Zoom calls, and I'll also be giving out signals, and there is an alert notification entry system in Telegram that tells you when the market is breaking structure on multiple time frames to give you an idea of when you could be entering any trade that you are watching. So with all that being said, don't forget to like, comment and share. I know a lot of people are not clicking that button. Go ahead, click that button, and let's get straight into the video.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young moolah, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.
Okay, so right now we are on trading view, and I do have split screen mode activated here. So all you have to do is go over here and click this button, and then you have two charts. You want to make sure that you have the daily time frame on your right and the 15-minute time frame on your left. Now, what we will be using here is the William fractal points, a TDI, and we're going to be using the anchored VWAP. So let's just go over the fractal points first. So the settings for the fractal points are 2. It's not 5 this time. The reason why is because we have it on the daily time frame, and it's going to be picking up the swing highs and swing lows on that time frame, which are going to be quite huge. And what you need to pay attention to here is that these appear every time structure has formed, which will be a higher high, higher low, lower high, higher low. All of this stuff, once it is formed, then this will appear 2 candles after that structural candle. So just so people understand this one appeared over here, but what will actually happen if I press the fast forward tool is this: 1 candle. So this is the candle where it appears on, but now it's going to appear 2 candles after this. So not this candle, but when this candle here closed. So when this day on the 6th of October closed, this would have appeared. Now, the next thing we're going to be doing is looking at the VWAP. So anytime there is a structural high or low formed, we're just going to make sure we add our anchored VWAP to that actual candle. You can actually place it anywhere. It automatically sticks there, and it's a multi-time frame type of tool, which you can also get VWAP indicators as well, which is great. But this one is fantastic being a trading view tool. So here's a brief explanation of what the VWAP actually is. And for you to be able to find the VWAP, just go over to your left over here, click on this little arrow, and then you want to go over to anchored VWAP. Now, if you actually put this star here, it will appear in your shortcut keys down here on the bottom, and you can see it's here for me, so it's just a lot quicker. Now we're actually going to zoom into the chart. So you can see what I'm going to do right now is I'm just simply going to place it on this candle here on the daily time frame. Now this is giving me a huge idea of support and resistance, and also an idea of trend on the daily time frame. So because the William fractal appeared at the top, I'm only looking for sells on this VWAP. And let's go over to the 15-minute time frame so we can understand how you will enter this. So first we want to have our TDI open here. So our TDI is going to be showing us when the market is overbought at 70, we're going to be looking for sells, and when it's oversold at 30, we're going to be looking for buys. Now you can take shark fin entries on the TDI at any given point when it does appear, because that's showing you that it could be forming a market structure reversal. So if it does appear on the 70 and the 30, a shark fin TDI, then that is fantastic. But if it does appear beforehand and the market is around the region of the VWAP, then we can still be looking for trades. So we're going to go through this and you're going to see what I'm talking about. So let's just start this off with here. So you can clearly see that we did have an entry right over here when the TDI turned red, and we did enter here because the market is on the VWAP baseline, which is the middle line here. We do have 3 lines here for resistance, and it did come off of this line and gave us a shark fin, but this was a losing trade. But when we did enter here with this shark fin that did appear and the TDI turned red, then we can see the market started to sell. So you had a nice trade here, and you have a very great trades that you could hold when the market breaks out of the VWAP and then goes round to go and touch it again. So you can see how big this swing trade was here. Then you had another entry right over here when the market touched the VWAP again for a resistance level right here, and you would have made another winning trade over here. Now, this isn't going to be all winning trades. You're going to find losing trades like this as well, but it's just a simple way of you being able to trade and for you to be able to see the higher time frame trend direction. So you might be asking why I still have my chart over here open on the right. And in all fairness, because we're on a daily time frame, you do not need this open all the way, because we're not going to get structural highs and lows forming unless a daily candle closes. So we can just close this over here. So now we've got full screen real estate, and we can just pay attention to what's actually happening here in the market. So we had another shark fin here, but look, the VWAP had not been touched yet, so we're not looking at that. We had one here for a small little trade over here, and this was about a 90 pip trade with a stop loss of about 20 pips. And we can see that would have been a good trade. And there was one here that was a loser. We did have a shark fin and a 70 touch, but this was a divergence trade from here to here. And we can see that this entry over here was our better entry for the trade, going all the way down there. So people might be asking me, how do you know where your take profit is? How do you know where your stop loss is? So if you do want to make it easier for yourself, like I said, you can use the William fractals again on the 15-minute time frame, and that will actually show you all the pivot points. So I'll just show you what I'm talking about. And you can see I've got the William fractals on my chart now, and I'm just going to change this setting to 5 just so I've got a bit of a cleaner chart. And here you go. So you can already see where all your take profit levels for this sell would have been. Just as I explained before, always look at previous market structure to find out where you can find your take profit levels, and you can go up a time frame to see if there's any bigger ranges where your take profit level could be to have been able to capture this full trade. So again, your stop loss would be at the top right here for this sell, just above, and then your take profit will be on any of the structural lows that previously happened. So now we've switched that off. Let's just move forward here, and we can see right over here there was an entry for a trade. You can see here the market did go above the resistance level just like it did previously, but we had a 70 touch here and a shark fin, and this was clearly divergence. So for those who don't know, divergence is when the TDI looks different from price action, and you can see price action was doing this, and the TDI pretty much did almost a double top. It did go up slightly, but there you go. And this was basically a massive TDI squeeze happening for this big sell that was about to occur. Now, why I did mark this out blue is because you can see here in the market, we did have an entry here, but the market pulled back and would have probably taken out your stop loss, or maybe the spread would have. So when this did happen, you can see that the market formed market structure here. So going a bit further and using an advanced knowledge on what you can do here, this line over here was a 15-minute break of structure level. So when you did see the market break out of this level, notice how we had a breakout and a retest to this level, and you had an entry based off of here. So you still would have been able to take this trade as you saw it selling down with your original confluences, your stop loss back above the high, and then you would have been able to take this trade going down like this right here. So this is when you become a bit more advanced. I thought I would just throw that in there. When you become a bit more advanced, this is what you'll be looking for, these types of setups as well, just in case you do miss your first setup or something like this happens where it stops you out. And why I just put this orange line here is because if we go back over to a split screen mode, you can now see on the daily time frame that after these two candles had formed, we did get market structure that appeared here. So this was telling us we would have been looking for buys on the 15-minute time frame. But what we can already see is the market is selling, and it looks like it's breaking this structural low over here. So why would we enter a buy if we can see the daily low right over here on the fractal point is getting broken? What we need to pay attention to is what actually happens on this day. If the market closes with a bullish pushback up, then we can continue to look for buys on our VWAP, and we would actually change the direction of our VWAP. So our VWAP would now be right on this candle here, and we would only be looking for buys when the market is holding this level. So not until the market starts to come back up, then we'll start to see a better looking VWAP for continuation of a buy. So guys and girls, in summary, just to let you know, what you want to do is make sure you have your daily time frame and your 15-minute time frame. So you have multi-time frame analysis and you're following a daily trend. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is add your anchored VWAP, just to give you an idea of where support and resistance levels can be on the 15-minute time frame for you to be able to say, I might be able to enter here. And moving forward, what we will use is the 15-minute TDI for entry when it's overbought at 70, oversold at 30, or if it has a shark fin at those levels or just slightly above or below those levels, is absolutely fine. Now, when you're looking for your take profit and your stop loss, remember you're using the William fractal points on the 15-minute time frame or higher. Your stop loss always has to be at the last structural high or low where you entered the trade from, and then your take profit levels will be based on where the fractal points are again on the time frame you're looking at, or higher if you cannot see structure right beside you on the left. So I think I pretty much covered everything there, guys and girls. So I hope this video does help you. Bit of a different video. I'm going to be looking to drop more and more content on different things on TradingView and things like that. I hope you do like this. Do not forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you do want to get into the VIP group, again, all the information is below. The price will be going up by $10, so it will be $34 soon. So make sure you get in now before it goes up in November. And with all that being said, guys and girls, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy Big John, and I'm out. Peace.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young moolah, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.